Hello, my creative friends of YouTube. Welcome to this new video. It's been a minute since I did a YouTube video, so I am quite excited to be back. I am going to do my best to make this short and sweet, not much talking. I decided to take a little bit of break from making videos. I've been more active on my Patreon, but even there in the month of October I have not posted any videos. But to get straight into it, hello, hi, my name is Susie and I love journaling and I love to draw. I share my illustrations on Patreon. I will be sharing some of that here. These are the printables for the month of November, and also I will be flipping through my memory keeper, no talking one, and also my sterling ink, my new love. This is an illustrated planner journal. I am not much of a planner. Maybe I'll say a few words about that later on. And my Stylogy Basics, my carry it all. What's the name? I don't know, but I carry this with me and I pretty much use it for everything. So if you are interested, stay tuned. So I am gonna be starting off. I'm sorry about the messy desk. I found this moment to be perfect, to have some quiet. The kids are asleep and my husband is in the shower, so I'm going to go through my illustration. I'll zoom you in just a little bit. Okay, I hope I am in picture. My desk is quite small, but again, autumn inspired illustrations, but also I wanted some color because I love color in my journals. So some rain, phone, reading, books. I love books, even though I don't have much time to read. And I find a lot of inspiration on Pinterest, so I found a stamp that I had to draw with the scroll reading, and then I did a little brainstorming in the month of October, or was it September, with my Patreon. So some of these are inspired by those. Then I really wanted these, I don't know, I just had this idea of the longer illustration for the bottom part. If you have a Hobonichi, I like to cover up that a quote as much as possible. Then of course Thanksgiving, shopping, knitting. I don't know, I was a little uninspired then, and just one day I did this whole spread for Thanksgiving. And this is from my illustrated journal. You'll recognize it if you stay tuned for the flip through. Just little random things. And then some inspiration. I find a lot of inspiration looking at people's sketchbooks, so this was one of them. I love the illustration and I took it a little further down. If I remember the user, I'll link her below. Her sketchbook is amazing. And this again is inspired by my Patreon cookies, just autumn stuff. And this was a lettering set idea, so this is pretty much going to cover A5 page. Let's see. That's how I intended it, but I never tried it. But yeah, it will cover it. Also, it can be used as a letter set if you print it out on a piece of paper. That is good with fountain pen. I love to use fountain pen. I think it would look so cute. I have not tried it, but that was the intention behind it. And then some, what's this, labels for new journals and month of November. Also little I love little corner decorations. So these are ribbons for the corner of your journals, and of course some days and I don't know. This is a pattern, so I played with it, and a cat relaxing in a bathtub. Also, I have small versions for these, so it's going to be 1 page condensed in a half a page, and I call them minis. But these are my illustrations for the month of November. They're available on my Patreon. Also, 2 years worth of illustration available for personal use. The link is going to be in the description, and I'm going to go ahead and flip through I'm going to start with my illustrated journal. I'm not gonna talk too much. I did a little talking one on my Patreon, but this is new to me. I'm new to Sterling ink, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoy the paper. It's Tommy River paper. I'm sure if you clicked on this video you already know. And I've been dreaming about having an illustrated journal slash planner. I don't even know what it is more exactly. I also found out that I am not a planner person. I am more like a documenting person. And yeah, this is the result of me attempting to make my own planner. And I will not be doing this again, such as weekly spreads. This is intended for daily spreads, and if I can't do dailies, it's okay, because this is just a notebook, so it is not dated or anything. So whenever I feel like it, that's the goal, to be really free in here and just note down important or significant stuff that I want to remember. And I find myself to be more free in here as I go along. You'll see later on that the style is going to change significantly. My goal is to draw more than write. So I don't like this spread. I like orderly chaos, so to say. And I'm doing my best not to glue anything in here. Also, if you're wondering, I glued 2 pages together just because the paper is so thin. I'm also extracting illustrations from my Patreons as printables, so it's perfect like that. It also has 520 pages, and if I'm going to finish this, it's going to be pretty awesome. And I might even start another one, because I'm really enjoying it so far. And I think this is it. It was last day I documented. Yeah, this is it. I really love this, and I got these awesome gel pens from Brightech. This is one of them. They glide so beautifully on this paper. I really like this. I'm going to flip through my October pages, and I am going to film a little bit of decorating, but I want to show you my monthly page that turned out to be looking like this. And if you are a subscriber or returning, you already know that this is the page where all my extra photos land. I love to take pictures. Sometimes I feel like this is more like a scrapbook than a memory keeping journal, but it is okay. So let's find, okay, this this is where October starts. Some of my illustrations are printed on holographic paper, so I'm sorry about the glare. These are mainly my illustrations, but I also have some from Pam and Jenny May June, also from Lisa. Jenny May June and Pam are no longer on Patreon, so I cannot link them, but Lisa is. I think this is my favorite spread, and putting an element in the middle I think kind of pulls the two pages together, and I just love them as a full, love it as a full spread. I need to do it more often. As you can see, I didn't document every day, but I came to peace with that. I used to feel really guilty not completing a page. Now if I put down a few pictures on the page, I already feel accomplished. And this is it. I'm going to be decorating the monthly page, and I already have pictures in. I'm just going to decorate a little bit, probably in speeded. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Stay tuned if you're curious to see how I decorate the following pages. I didn't really want to talk through this whole process of decorating the page, but I am going to say a few words about the beginning of our November. Today is the 9th, so we are a little bit over a week into November, and as the year is slowly coming to an end, I have been reflecting a little bit on this year, and just looked back a little bit on not how much I accomplished of the things or the goals that I've set to myself, because I wasn't really very firm with myself on, oh, I have to accomplish this and this and this, and have a whole list. I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to do, and I know that I have not accomplished most of them. I think I wanted to start my own website, I wanted to open my own store, but I came to the realization, until both of my kids are not in school and I'm still full-time home with my youngest one, it's not gonna happen. So I came to be in peace with that. But otherwise, besides all these goals of doing the website and opening my store, I think I came a long way. I'm probably going to do a more in-depth chatter blabber about this, maybe on Patreon, because it's a little bit more personal. But I did want to touch on a little bit of what's been happening in the world. And even though I cannot vote, I am not a citizen of the United States. As a human, I found myself judging and taking some kind of a part of the whole elections, and just forming an opinion, taking a side. And I think, being human, it is so hard not to. this whole year I have come to the realization, I came to an understanding that judging others, judging in general, is not a good place to be, because when you judge others, you pretty much judge yourself, and being in that state of mind, being that frame of mind, you do more harm than good, mainly to yourself. I still did it. I found myself being kind of upset, and it even transpired into my illustrations. Those are not public just yet, but yeah, good thing I didn't stay in it. And as a collective, I think long as we still pull out ourselves from negative frames of mind or being upset, and realizing that life still moves on, it has no choice, and always extract the best out of any situation and this situation, and staying rooted in love and being kind to yourself with only harboring good thoughts is so important. Yeah, I don't know why, but I wanted to say just a few words about that because it was part of the beginning of our month. Also, a not so happy event was that our turtle passed away on the 6th. It was a turtle that we did not buy. We kind of took over from another family member who wasn't really taking good care of it, and I felt like I failed this little animal as well because it died under my watch. I cannot tell exactly why. I'm assuming his water got too warm and he couldn't handle it, even though he had space to crawl out. I'm not sure. I am not a turtle expert. Yeah, no more little animal pets for sure, because we were so upset. We took the little turtle, we buried it by a tree in the park and decorated a little bit. My little one didn't really understand. She doesn't really understand death and all of that, but my 5-year-old was quite upset. But every time we go to the park, and we go to the park very, very often, we're just going to visit his little gravesite. This was the beginning of our October. I am going to show a clip of the finished pages. I didn't film myself writing and putting in all the details on my pages because I think it is quite boring. But thank you so much for tuning in. If you're still here, thank you so much. I hope your November is going to be an amazing one. I hope you give yourself the chance to sit down and just to reflect a little bit. Don't try so hard to plan anymore. Looking back and reflecting is, I think, the best thing to do around this time of the year. And as usual, I hope you found some inspiration and some motivation in my journals, in my videos. Yeah, I will say goodbye again in the next clip, so enjoy. Bye bye. Okay, here are the finished pages. I did as much as I could last night, but I got to finish it this morning. And it is always so satisfying to be up to date and have all the pages finished. But yeah, this was it. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be flipping through my B6 astrology in a separate video, so please stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for tuning in. Please hit the like button and the subscribe, so you get all my videos. And until next time, stay safe and have a wonderful month of November. See you soon. Bye bye.